Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you are just here after the fact and want to watch your sign, that'll be timestamped down below. Otherwise, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, night, whenever you're watching this. Just a reminder, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And whenever this message finds you, finds your timeline, and then it's meant for you, okay? And please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, right? Okay, I think that's it. We're starting with Cancer. These are love messages today. Okay, Cancer, what do we got for you today? I'm just hearing like everything is going to work out. We have compassionate understanding. Oops. I plan our future together, wedding, children's, vacation. So you guys could already be with this person. We have God, Goddess energy, or you're picturing being with this person. It can go either way. The energy could be either the person thinking about you or you thinking about this person. But I think, let's say, is it you? Yeah, is it that? It could be. I would kind of want to say it's both of you guys, honestly. But you guys are planning. It's kind of weird. So with both of you guys are planning this, but I don't feel like you guys are together. I like having easy access to you. We have 3 to 6 months and dealing with issues. Is this 3 people, 2 people? I think there's like a this is like a third party. There's 3 people involved here. It's like one person can't let another person go, and then they're planning a future with another person. And I can it's kind of confusing. I can understand and feel your pain, Pisces, not Pisces, Cancer. There's an illusion here, something that you guys aren't seeing. What isn't Cancer seeing? 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords landed on Goddess, God energy, where I think this is a time maybe that you guys should be keeping to yourself, where your person is keeping to themselves. I think they're very protective of their energy. They don't really let a lot of people in. With the I like having access to, I think maybe in the past you guys were used to like people just doing whatever you want, and so I kind of feel like this person throws you for a loop. With you also got the Ace of Swords with dealing with issues. There's some things here that you know that you need to change or handle, and I sense like you guys are doing it, but then like taking a step back, like you're not really sure if this is something you want to do. The 4 of Cups here, you feel like you missed out on an opportunity with someone. And then the World. Do you feel like a lot of people want this person? There could be competition. You feel like there's competition? Yeah. With the High Priestess, you could feel like this person is on another level. Like the High Priestess is very enlightened, but I don't. Let me clarify. And the 3 of Wands. It's like you want this future with this person. And with the World card here is like maybe you want to travel with them, which is true because you do plan your future with them. But then there's like this other energy here where I don't think you're really sure like what you want. I think this other person here like really validates your ego, or like I think that's what it is. We have this, yeah. I think that with this other person, you would have to work on it with the 7 of Pentacles. Where it would take work. It wouldn't just like happen overnight. And maybe you like that this other person is very easy. You don't really have to try hard. Yeah, with the devil card at the bottom of the deck, it's kind of just like a little bit toxic. Anything else? Okay, let's get advice for you guys. I don't even know where the cards are. That's crazy. I put them. I switched the decks around. I get this feeling that you're just like very confused, Cancer, on like what to do. You're kind of afraid of making the wrong decisions. Can you get advice here for Cancer? We have rising flames. Let your passion guide you to fulfilling purposes meant for you. I kind of even want to say maybe just focus on yourself if you're not really sure on which one, because like this past person, I kind of feel like they're not good for you, and I feel like this future person you're not really sure of. So I would just keep to myself, right? Like if you're not, I don't really think you really like this past person, because if you did, you would not be thinking about this other person. So I kind of want to say let them go so they can find the person that wants to be with them, and then you can too, eventually, right? Anything else? One more. That's a lot. And we have getting better. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. Okay, Cancers, that's going to be it for you guys. Next, we're going to do Leo. Leo, I'm just like, I think you're questioning on whether or not you should keep going with something, maybe going with a relationship. I have a surprise for you. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I want to cater to you. You deserve more. I think you guys could be dealing with a water sign, but I kind of feel like more so it's someone who is very in tune with their emotions, right? We have runner chaser. I think that's the energy that you guys have been used to. Maybe you're used to chasing someone or running away from someone, and this dynamic isn't like that. I kind of feel like this person is only going to give what you give, and if you run away from them, they're not going to chase you. They only want people who want them. We have breadcrumbing, and you are the only one. Are you breadcrumbing this person? Or they could be breadcrumbing you. Yeah, there you have a person here that's breadcrumbing you, which is weird. I don't think this person is talking to anybody else. Like, I think it is just you, but they're not wanting to commit. Is this two people? I think there's two people here. You have one person who really, they're not going to chase you. They're not going to, it has to be equal. And then you have another person who is like in your cycle, like a runner chaser vibe, right? Who's not really giving you anything that you want, to be honest. But what's the dilemma here between them? One of them, you're really like Five of Wands, the person, the runner chaser person. The Five of Wands, you argue with this person a lot. And then this other person, you could know them through work, or like you could work with them for some, it has something to do with work. It could work out better for you as well. Let's get one card for this person. And then one card for this person. Okay. So You actually got 2 cards for, the first person. We're gonna just call them person A, and then we have person B. So person A, we have the Queen of Wands and the, 6 of Wands, which is your sign, right, Leo? It's, fire. You can be yourself with this person. This person is gonna uplift you. They wanna see you succeed. They money is coming up where it's just like they wanna help you with a business idea or, like, help you make more money. You guys can make more money together, but this person definitely wanna see you succeed. And then for person B, we have the Libra card. And I think more so, this is like, you're only going to get what this person gives, right? Like, you're not going to get anything more from them. So if this is what they've been showing you, that's literally it. Nothing else is going to come of it. Is there something else? Okay. I also want to say this relationship is never going to be balanced. Um, there's always going to be like maybe you wanting this person more than they want you, or this person is just going to feel like they could do whatever they want because you're not going anywhere. Anything else? Okay, can we clarify? We have the King of Pentacles. This person A could have a lot of money too. I want to say they have like a lot of business ideas. They want to see you succeed. I just keep hearing that. 3 of Swords and person B is just nothing but heartache. I kind of feel like the person B you've known for a very long time. You could have known since like you were a child or gone to school together, and you're just very comfortable with this person. I want to say this person is also very comfortable with you. And I think that's why they feel like they could do whatever they want because you've been with this person for so long. Um, and then we have the Hermit, which I feel like is like your overall advice. Like if you don't want either one of these people, if you don't want person A or person B, maybe you should hermit a little bit and stick to yourself because person B, it's not that they're a bad person. It's just like a bad fit for you. And if you don't want person A, you should just cut them loose so that way they can find someone who does want them, right? Okay, let's get advice for you guys. We have fulfill promise. Stay committed to your path, for each step forward brings you closer to your destined fulfillment. Yeah, I think that's like really focusing on your sign. I mean, on you, right? Okay, not Libra, Leo. We're on. That's it for you guys. We are on Leo. So we just started. We just did Cancer and Leo, and we have all the rest of them to go. Okay, next we're going to do Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Virgo, I feel like you guys are worrying about something, maybe your situation. We have I'm still healing. Values, morals. And we have 6 to 12 months. We also have 3 to 6 weeks. I'm going to take them both. But I think something can be happening in the next 3 to 6 weeks. I think maybe you are leaving a situation that was kind of toxic for you. So maybe in 3 to 6 weeks, something else is going to happen. And then in 6 to 12 months, I kind of want to say you're going to close this cycle. We have not interested. I need to know you before we connect. And Netflix and chill. I don't think you're not really interested in getting back with this person, but I think this person is really trying to get your attention. They could just like be offering you things that they know they like, that you like, to try to get you back into their life. But I kind of feel like this person has caused like a lot of hurt. And it's like all this person wants is just you. They just want you. That's all. They don't care if you're hurt. They don't care if like you're going through it. They just want you around. I kind of want to say they feed on your energy. It might be very hard for you to connect with people, and so maybe that's why you kind of are sticking around with this person, because they already know you. King of Swords. This person has already shown you who they are, what they're about, right? They're not going to change. They're not. They're very, I kind of want to say this person is very strict, right? Like things have to be a certain way with them, or else like they're on you about it. And I kind of want to say for you guys, being Virgos, like you guys need to have something a certain way. So you guys kind of clash heads like that. Or you're giving up your way, like you're just like, fine, whatever. We have the 10 of Wands here, which is you guys basically packing up and moving, right? Like you've learned a lot from this from this situation. I just feel like there's a lot more hurt coming. I hate to say it. You really have to be committed to yourself here, Virgo. You have to want better, because I feel like this person, like you'll go away, like you'll stop talking to this person, and then like a few weeks later, you'll start talking to them again, and then you'll kind of just like forget all the stuff that they put you through, and then it's like this cycle. It's just a cycle with them. You have to be kind of committed to yourself and want better. Maybe like get it, like I want to say focus on your job, your career. Yeah, it really wanted to come out. It will be a distraction, and maybe you guys needed a distraction, right? Like something to help you move forward and not think about this past person. I kind of want to say this person could have been supporting you, or supporting you financially. We have the Ace of Swords. I think at this point it's kind of just like something's going to happen in maybe the next 3 to 6 weeks, or 6 to 12 months. I feel like 3 to 6 weeks, and then you'll be over in 6 to 12 months. Something's going to happen where you're kind of going to have a wake-up call where you're just like, this is not what I want anymore. I want better. I want more. And you're going to leave this person behind. For some of you guys, the person's going to leave you behind. And if that happens, that is a blessing, okay? We have ignite your soul, embrace the mysteries of life, stay open-minded, and embrace the wisdom that unfolds from every experience. I do feel like you learned a lot from this person about what you want and you don't want in a relationship. So good luck to you guys, Virgos. Next, we're going to do Libra. Can we get messages here for Libra? We have this separation is killing me. You are the most important thing in my life. Ooh. You taught me a valuable lesson. Okay, so you guys aren't talking to this person. You guys are separated from them. This person does adore you. They love you. I kind of feel like you feel the same way. You guys are mirroring each other. I think you guys both taught each other lessons. We have Virgo. You know what? Financially irresponsible. And I'm struggling. I think that's what this person is going through. We also have you're the one, or you guys could be going through it. But with this Virgo, I think you guys each kind of had like a certain way that you guys viewed relationships, like, and what they should be doing. Maybe one person thought they need to be a provider, right? or I don't know, like just a certain mindset you guys each had, which kind of clashed with each other, right? Um, maybe you guys believed like really well in communication, and this person couldn't communicate with you. And for them, it's like it's not a big deal. It was just like stuff that you guys could not agree on. Someone here is having money problems, and they don't want to admit it. Let's use a different card for you guys. Can we clarify this here for Libra? We have the Two of Coins. There could be children involved. Maybe somebody doesn't know. If you have children with this person, it could be very hard to like handle it right now if you feel like a lot of the workload is put on you. But I think it's also too like you not being able to just find balance. And you really can't compromise with this person because it really is like your fundamental cores values, right? Like you believe this one thing and this person believes this other thing, and honestly both of them is fine, right? It's just that it just means that you guys are not compatible. And yeah, we have the King of Swords, which I think you guys already know. And I think I can feel the love you guys have for each other, and that's what makes it so difficult. It would be really easy to just like move on from someone that you didn't care about, but you guys both care about each other. And but you guys kind of both know that this relationship is not going to work. We have Temperance. I think you really did teach this person how to love and like what they do want out of a relationship as well. There was a lot of good things in this relationship. We have 2222 right now, where this was a soulmate connection. But not all soulmate connections are meant to last forever, right? I mean, you could make it last, but I don't think you guys would be very happy. Yeah, we have the Moon card here. I don't know. I think you guys are trying to find a way to make it work, but I don't think there is a way. Anything else? One more card, and then we have the Four of Wands. If you guys are wanting to get married, that's definitely in the cards for you guys, right? It's just, I want to say not with this person, or maybe not right now. It could still be with this person. Maybe this person has to learn that what you want matters too. It's just like some compromising. I think that you guys are just both very stubborn. Let's get advice for you guys. Nothing wrong with being stubborn, right? Like, especially if that's what you believe in. We have Ocean of Possibilities. Navigate through the boundless oceans of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. I also want to say we have more than one soulmate, right? Like we have multiple, and soulmates also do not have to be romantic. Like your friends can be your soulmates. It's just like people who you agree to come down here with and like fulfill certain things in life, right? And maybe that's what this person did for you and you did for them, and you guys completed the cycle and you guys can walk away from each other. And there's other people that you are meant to meet. Okay, so that's it for you guys. Libra, good luck to you guys. Next we'll do Scorpio. Can we get messages here for Scorpio? We have I can't do this anymore. I wish I could tell you how I feel. And we have Mind Games, Gaslighting. No, okay, so what is this about here? I kind of want to say even you're like, you could be in a relationship with this person and maybe you guys are always like going through it. Or there's just like, I don't think that you guys can't do this anymore. For some reason, I kind of feel like it's the people around you that, they just don't want to be involved. Maybe you guys argue a lot. Maybe it's just like, maybe the friend group, like somebody's keeping a secret and they don't want to. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Someone in the friend group knows something. It could be like, I don't want to say cheating, but that's what I'm kind of feeling. Um, and they're just, they don't want to be involved. That's all I could say. With this mind games and gaslighting, I don't, let's pull 3 more. We have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The separation is killing me. And king, queen, boss mode. Oh, this person just knows how to get what they want. And they don't even feel bad for how they get it. I do want to say that this person is a user. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do feel like that's what this means here. They could have it in their chart, right? Can we clarify this here? We have the 4 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. You guys are turning a blind eye to something. It's like you don't want to let something go. I think you guys see the truth for something, and you're just like, you don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe that this person can do that to you. And I also want to say, like, whenever you bring it up, like this person, like, let's say you notice an inconsistency in their stories, right? Like, it's not making sense. And then you question them about it. And then they make you feel guilty. Like, why would you question me? Like, why don't you believe me? And then it's just like this little, like, it's a fight or an argument. And so you would rather just like, to you, it's not a big deal. You'd rather just like keep the peace. But it's doing more harm than good at this point. We have the Lovers card. I think you have kind of walked away from the situation. I want to say like this person is just like really, like, they have a mouth on them. They know how to talk. They know how to like make things such a big deal that you're not going to want to talk about it anymore. We have the Page of Swords. This person knows how to work you. They do. What are you guys do have a decision. Is it to stay with this, to go back to this person? What is this decision here? The 10 of Cups, yeah. Do you guys think you could find happiness with this person? Let's say you guys end up, like, you guys get married, you have children, whatever it is that you want long term, you guys move in together. Do you think you would be happy in that situation? Honestly? Where it's like you can't even tell this person how you feel, or like, or what you're thinking, because it's always going to be some argument. Yeah, with the 2 of Pentacles, you're never going to feel like, can you feel at peace with this person when you're with them? Can you trust that they're being honest to you? And we have the Empress. I think you guys already know the answer to that. And with the Empress here, it's like the higher knowledge, and like, you guys are very strong individuals. Like, you might feel like you can't be without this person, but you definitely can. We'll get one more. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. I definitely feel like there is some, like I said earlier in the beginning, there is definitely, your friends know something that they're not telling you. So you might want to consider who are really your friends, right? I think that's it. Okay, let's get advice for you guys. We have clear the path. Embrace the journey ahead with an open heart, ready to discover and grow from the revelations to come. Yeah, you have, like I was telling, I think Libra, it's like you will meet other people. So good luck to you guys, Scorpio. Damn, I feel like all of the readings, I don't know, like the past couple of days have been like about moving on from people. Maybe that's a collective thing, right? Okay, next we have Sagittarius. Yeah, there will be timestamps at the end. So if you want to wait and come back and watch yours. Okay, Sagittarius. Can we get messages here for Sagittarius? You make me want to be a better person. Giver, taker, and prison jail time. I think you cut somebody out of your life just because I felt like maybe you felt like there was an unequal balance like in this relationship. Maybe you gave more to this person than they gave to you. I think they do realize that because it like seeing you or like being with you, Sagittarius, now it's like they want to do that, right? I think for you guys it's a little bit too late. Like you're kind of just over this person. Are they over? Yeah. We have financially irresponsible, Scorpio, and I need to know you before we connect. I think that this person is not, yeah, they're not really good with their money. Maybe that's why they can't really give to you the way that you give to them, but that definitely does make them feel a certain type of way. I think that they are looking at their spending habits and maybe like revamping things. With the Scorpio here, this person does want a new beginning with you. I don't know. I don't feel like you want a new beginning with this person. I think you want something new. I also want to say like you're also reevaluating how fast people get close to you, right? Because I think that you are getting tired of people taking advantage of you. Can we clarify? We have Libra. Honestly, this person got what's coming to them. And we have the 10 of Cups. You are, and I do feel like you are going to find somebody here who you're going to get to know, who's going to want to get to know you. And you guys are going to have like the same, it's going to be an equal give and take. I also want to say like your morals are going to match up where it's just like, you're not going to feel like you're getting taken advantage of because this person wouldn't do that to you. I think this person has also been taken advantage of. Yeah, we have Judgment. Like, God's seen everything that you've gone through, right? And that's why you're going to end up with this 10 of Cups. I think you guys deep down know this too. Anything else here? And we have Pisces. This person is funny. They really think they're going to come back into your life. Like they want to. And I just feel like you're not going to let that happen. Like you would rather be alone with the 7 of Wands here than be with this person, which I can understand. Let's get advice. Can we get advice here? Oh, we have embrace solitude. Yeah. Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. Yeah, so honestly, this past person you're done with, if you are dealing with a new person and you're not really interested in them, that's fine too. Take some time to yourself because you don't have to be in a relationship, right? I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Good luck to you guys, Sagittarius. I hope it works out for you contracting real estate because we know we all deserve love. Next we have Capricorn. It's 12:12 on the clock right now, Capricorn, so I don't know if you guys have been seeing that number a lot. We have, I had a dream about you and our future. It was perfect. Tit for tat, very unforgiving. Every song reminds me of you. Is this two people? You make me very jealous. I don't want anybody else to have you. We have 1 to 3 months. And I pray we meet again. Yeah, I kind of want to say this is somebody that you have been with in the past with the 12-12. I think I want to say specifically you guys have broken up twice. But it could be more, could be less. But it's just like someone from your past that you were like in a long-term relationship with who wants to come back. With this tit for tat, is that their energy? Yeah, I think in the past, like whenever something would happen, instead of like talking about it, they would just, I don't know, maybe they didn't respond to your text message, right? So now they're not going to respond to your text message. And it's just like, instead of communicating like, hey, this hurt me, or like, I didn't like when you did that, they just, you know, did it. They just wanted you to experience what they were going through. They're going to try to come back within the next 1 to 3 months. I think that they are. I think if you guys have mutual friends that they're trying to find information on you, they could be stalking your social media. If you guys have them blocked, which I don't think that, I don't know why, but I don't think that this person's like big on social media. We have the Queen of Cups. This person feels very deeply about you. They see a future with you. Why did you guys end? Because it was just, the tit for tat was kind of just like a big thing. We have the 7 of Swords. Yeah, there was just a lot of hurt here where this person, because like honestly, doing that, you know, I'm just gonna keep using that texting for example. It's kind of just like, because you're hiding your feelings, right? Like you're not communicating like an adult. You're just like, it's kind of an immature, it's immature behavior. That's what this person was doing, and you just couldn't see yourself being with somebody like that for the rest of your life, not being able to talk about your problems. I wonder if this person has worked through it. I think they have. We have, with the 3 of Wands, they're trying to. Can we clarify? They do have some work to do. I don't think they're finished working. It might be towards the end of the 3 months that this person comes back into your life. And then we have the Star. Is that they're wishing for you, they're manifesting you. And we have the Hermit. Are they going to accept? I don't know. I don't think so. We have the Hermit. You guys are keeping your energy to yourself at the moment. You're not really worried about what this person is doing. I think it's more so like if you happen to run into them, I think you're open to like giving them a chance, some of you guys. But and then we have the 7 of Coins. I do want to say you are, yeah, I feel like you are willing to work on it with this person. You're not willing to shut the door on them, which I think will make this person very happy, honestly. One more. And then the 6 of Coins. One more for that. I just want to say, like, I don't know. I don't think I have to tell you guys this because you've already walked away from this person before. But if this person isn't, like, if they haven't changed yet, just walk away from them because they're never going to change. Yeah, the Fool. They just want a new beginning here. Okay, good luck to, oh, let me get advice for you guys. We have Soul Whispers. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. Yeah, you have to look at this person's actions, right? Because they can tell you one thing, but their actions could be a whole nother thing. They could not act on it. Oh. And we also have On Your Own. It's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. That's just like an overall energy for all the signs today. I don't know why. So good luck to you guys. Capricorn. Hi, Jamaica. How are you? Next we have Aquarius. Can we get messages here for Aquarius? Okay. It's not the right time for us, divine timing. We have black, white, gray, misaligned. So definitely, I feel like this is a divine connection, but there's just like so many layers to this, right? Like it's not just black and white. There's definitely a middle area, like a gray. I think if you would talk to anybody about this situation, they wouldn't really understand you. We have Scorpio. I have a feeling you're not being honest. King, Queen, Boss Mode, and Codependent. This person does want a new beginning here with the Scorpio card. But I have a feeling you're not being honest. Is that Aquarius? I think you guys both could be hiding things from each other. Someone's actually really not focused on love right now. Is that you, Aquarius? Yeah, I don't think you're really worried. You're not really worried about love. I think you're like, if it comes, it comes. If not, it's not. What's going on here? We have the Ace of Swords. And this person, I can't pronounce this card, but basically it's just like you're not willing to be tied down by the situation where it's like you don't want to give it too much thought, right? Like if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it doesn't. But you're just like over giving it your energy. We have the Three of Coins. That landed on Codependent. You guys could be hanging out with your friends a lot more or just doing things that make you happy. What is this? I have a feeling you're not being honest. Scorpio came out again. So I think somebody here is not really being honest about wanting a chance to have this connection again, to restart it, right? I think both parties want to restart it, but they're just not willing to admit it to each other. With the Knight of Wands, it's just because it's been so much work, right? And who wants to, like, especially if it's like the beginning of a relationship, who wants to work hard at that? Like in the beginning, it should be like the honeymoon phase where like you guys are having fun, where it's just like it's not being like it's not serious. I mean, it's serious, but you know what I mean. And then we have the Eight of Coins, yeah, which is you basically just wanting to focus on anything but this, but mostly your money. And then you do have the Six of Coins here. I also believe you guys know that you guys are going to be okay, and it's just not the right timing with this situation. Anything else? Let's just get advice for you guys. We have adapt to transformation, embrace change with an open arms, for it is a catalyst of your evolution and growth. Maybe in the past you guys like were very rigid about who you date, right? Where it's just like, I would never do this, I would never do that. And this spirit's just telling you to have an open mind, because whenever you say never, it always kind of happens. Jamaica, thank you, I appreciate it. Next we have Pisces. We're almost done, guys. We have Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Okay, can I get messages here for Pisces? We have this person has good intentions. Yeah. and you make me want to be a better person. I feel like Pisces, this is the first like wholesome, well, let's get the other 3 cards, but this is like the first nice reading that we've had. We have values, morals, baby mama, baby daddy drama, and this feels too good to be true. Are these 2 different people? Yeah, you guys could be dealing with 2 different people. Okay, the person A is someone who they are a good person. They do want to be with you, and they admire you, right? Like they see the type of person. Like if you are a parent, they see the kind of parent that you are. And then you have person B, who I kind of feel like you do have children with these people, with this person. Um, and you guys kind of, I want to say, argue a lot, or it's like you guys have different beliefs on what things should be, right? But this feel okay, this person, your person B knows that there's person A, right? And that you were pulling your energy away from them. And so now person B is like, I want to keep my family together. So let me be a better person, right? And so you want to believe person B because yes, you do want to have like you want to have a family, you want to keep your family together. But I also want to say it's like you kind of know it's like this is not going to last. Like after a few weeks, that they're going to go back to their old ways because that's who they really are. And you're just it's like a roller coaster, right? Like it's up and down, up and down. I want to say like this person A is also aware of your situation. Well, maybe they don't know. Let's clarify. Can we clarify this here for person A? We have the 6 of Swords. So yeah, so somebody walked away from the situation because you're not with them. And then we have the 8 of Swords. They didn't want to walk away. I think it was definitely forced for like one reason or another. It's definitely because of person B. And then the 5, yeah, they feel left out. And then let's clarify person B. We have the Ace of Swords, which fell on, this feels too good to be true. I think you already know the pattern of this person. We have the 3 of Pentacles. And then the Knight of Cups. I think you guys are already aware of this, Pisces. But this person is always going to be in your life. They are your community, right? Like, especially if you have children with this person. If you don't have children, then this doesn't apply to you. But you having these children with this person, you guys are always tied to this person, but you have to set some boundaries, because I kind of feel like this person is kind of possessive of you. Yeah, and it's just like you have to be careful because now there are children involved, and it's just like I kind of want to say it's kind of a toxic environment, and you don't really want your children to be raised in that. But there's something more. What else? The Page of Swords. This person lies. Person B is just someone who will do anything to get their way. And the 10 of Cups, because they want the 10 of Cups with you. They want the family, but they can't. This person might. Was there a third party? Maybe for you, because there are 3 people involved in it. So this is probably your situation. I mean, obviously, Pisces, like this is your life. That you can make your own choices. But I would just say like this person has already shown you who they are, and I don't think they're going to change. It's very rarely will people change while they're already in a relationship. Sometimes it takes losing somebody in order for them to change, right? Because there has to be consequences for their actions. So if you stay with this person and there's no consequences, they're just going to be like, okay, I can do whatever I want. And it's fine. And it's not fine. Let's get advice. Can we get advice here for Pisces? We have getting advice. Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdoms offered by others. So that could be what I just said right now, or it could also be like I kind of want to say if you would even ask your family, they would tell you to kind of cut your person B off because they've just caused not only you pain, but like I feel like the whole family It's been a lot for them as well. And they do want you to be happy, Pisces. So good luck to you guys. Next, we're going to do Aries. Aries, it was just 5055. So you guys could be going through some changes, or like, I feel like because you're starting over again with the 0 being there, you could be like breaking a cycle. I thought we had more time. I lied to you to get your attention, and now I'm afraid if I tell you the truth, you'll leave me, and you make me want to be a better person. Okay. Is that Aries person or Aries? I think it's Aries person. It could be both of you guys. I think you guys were really trying to impress this person. Like, you really wanted things to work out with this person, and it didn't. We'll clarify, like, what was this lie in a minute. My job is more important right now. Non-committal. Third-party interference. And anger issues. So someone, there could have been a third party. Is it for Aries or is it for one person here? I think it could be even both of you guys. Maybe both of you guys were kind of in and out of this relationship. Maybe you told this person that you were single and you weren't. Or maybe this person told you they were single and you weren't. And they weren't. What is this? Can we clarify? What is this? I lied to you. Aries. About who you were for some reason. Can we clarify this again? Page of Wands. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's like you put on a mask or a facade, like, to... It was... First of all, it's all fire signs, right? We have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, and Aries here. But I don't know what... It's like... What... Let's get a different deck. What is this here for? Which is not the truth. Listen, I think this is like a very confusing energy. I think maybe you're confused because nothing is making sense. Oh, and then we have like, and maybe you don't know, like maybe you don't know what you want, right? That's really what it is. You don't know what you want, and maybe you're telling this person you do want to be with them or you don't. I think it's like you're saying you don't want to be with them, but I kind of feel like you do want to be with them, but you don't want to admit it. It's kind of confusing. I understand. I hope that makes sense. Let's see what this side is. You could have told this person, yeah, like, I think you said that you can't be with them because you're like, I can't commit right now. Maybe you have something going on in your life where it's just not possible. But I think now you do want to be with this person. I wonder, okay, so I thought we had more time. I think maybe you thought that this person would sit around and wait for you. Maybe you're kind of used to like this runner chaser dynamic where like if you pull back, then you want them to try harder to kind of prove that they really want you. And this person took it at face value because normally people take things at face value, right? They're like, okay, if Aries doesn't want to be with me, I'm going to move on. They could have moved on. Like they could have waited around for a little bit, but after a while, they're just like, okay, I guess I should move on. And maybe they found somebody else. What is this anger issues? I think maybe it is the sun. I think I kind of feel like the anger issues are you, where it's like maybe you're angry at yourself for the way that you handle things. There it is. Okay, one more. And then we have Gemini. I kind of want to say too, like, you don't want to, like, you're not your authentic self with this person because you're trying to hold back like the parts of you that your shadow parts, right? That you feel like people wouldn't love. So I think you thought like if you would show somebody your anger, like maybe you are hurt that somebody like this person left you, right? But you don't want to show it to them. It's just like maybe you feel like that gives them a lot more power with the Taurus. I think if you were just calm, if you calmly just say like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I really want to work things out," but I think this person's with somebody else now. Yeah, I think they are in a new relationship. And if they are in a new relationship, that just means it wasn't meant for you, right? That somebody else will come along. So I think let's just get advice for you guys. I think that's basically it. I kind of want to say like you're maybe mad at yourself for not taking this person up on their offer, but I also want to say like you were putting yourself first. Like maybe you really weren't ready to be with this person, right? And you needed some time to yourself. This person was willing to wait. They changed their mind because that's what people do. And now you feel like, damn, I should have been with this person. I'm never going to be with anybody else again. Or like you feel like this person could have been a good match for you, and now they're not available. Who knows? Who knows if that situation's even going to work out, right? Like we never know. We have the planning phase. Take a step back and plan necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into a reality. Because there was a reason why you didn't accept this person's offer in the first place. And I kind of want to say it was to work on yourselves and like, what do you want out of life? Keep doing that, and the right person will come along. Okay, that's it for you guys, Aries. We're gonna do Taurus next. Let me go take her out. Okay. Okay, Taurus, what do we have for you? Can we get messages here for Taurus? You are the most important thing in my life. I know I didn't treat you right. I'm sorry. And I can't figure you out. Is this Taurus's energy? No, I think this is your person's energy. You could have walked away from this person because of how they treated you. I don't think you were very happy with this person. I think that you and this person had like a very like sexual relationship. It could have been kind of like surface level. Yeah, you turn me on so much, it's all I think about. I'm trying to find information. And I feel like I'm not enough for you. You're out of my league. This person puts you on a pedestal. And they could be a Capricorn because Capricorn's on the bottom of the deck. But this person kind of makes like everything that's your problem. I mean, their problem, your problem. Like if they don't feel good enough, they want you to like reassure them, right? Like they want you to hype them up. And while there's nothing wrong with that, it's more so like this person should feel secure within themselves, right? Like, of course, hype your partner up, but this person needs validation, right? Like they don't feel good enough on their own and they want you to tell them We're going to use actually this deck. Are you done with this person? I think you guys are. We have the Death and the Rebirth card here. This person does want a new beginning with you. I don't feel like you want a new beginning with this person. This could also be a test, like whether, okay, so if this person comes back into your life, you already know they didn't treat you right? If you let them back into your life, that's kind of a test where it's like, okay, are you ready to move on? Like this person, are you ready to move on to something better because this person did not treat you right? But if you accept them, then it's like, okay, you're willing to stay in the cycle with them. Yeah, the Five of Cups. This person is definitely in their emotions. Like they don't know how to self-soothe. They could have like addictions or like ways to like escapism, so like they don't really have to be in their head or in their thoughts. Yeah, Three of Swords came out. I will say that this person knows that they didn't treat you right and they do feel bad about it, right? Some people, they're just like, oh, whatever. This person realizes that they did you wrong. I don't know why. Maybe to make themselves feel better, right? Like because this person doesn't feel good about themselves. They constantly think about all the ways that they messed up and that they should have done better. Yeah, their thoughts, like they hate being in their thoughts. Four of Cups, they regret everything that they've done to you. Anything else? I don't think so. I feel like we're just repeating it at this point. Nine of Wands. Yeah, this person has just put you through so much with you're the most important thing in my life. It's kind of crazy because this person really did, like, I want to say love you, right? But it's crazy how they treated you. And it's also, that would make sense because they treat themselves like crap, right? Like they don't love themselves. So if they don't love themselves, how can they love you, right? And that's something they got to work on. That's all I could say. Let's get advice here. We have embrace courage, open your mind, learn from experiences, and let answers unfold in your journey. That's learn from experiences. You've already experienced this person. I don't feel like this person is going to change. But good luck to you guys, Taurus. Last, we have Gemini. Can we get messages here for Gemini? Oh, I showed my picture. I'm sorry, I showed my friends a picture of you. They are impressed. You make me believe in love, romantic. And I know my angels are watching over me. So this is a new situation. I kind of feel like this is a very fresh, like dating, talking stage. They're like, I do want to say this is a divine connection. Like this was meant to come. Let's get some more. We have Libra. Okay, they could be Libra, but more so I feel like this is going to be a very balanced connection. We have you make me feel supported. I think that goes both ways. I think you guys both support each other. And I have other obligations. Bottom of the deck, it does say this feels too good to be true. Sometimes love is like that, right? I have other obligations. It could be work, or it could be children that are involved. Where maybe you feel like you can't handle a relationship and whatever is going on in your life. I want to say like this person has really good intentions, and I feel like you guys both feel the chemistry. Like there's a spark between you guys. I think somebody here is wallowing in the past. Like maybe they've been hurt in the past. Maybe they feel like it's too soon to move on. Let me see. Yeah, with this Knight of Wands here, like they're just tired being disappointed. But honestly, you have to take the good with the bad in any situation. because there's always going to be ups and downs. If you don't take a risk, then you're not going to really experience the good, right? We have the Eight of Swords. Okay, with the Eight of Swords here, your angels are watching you. They've seen everything that you've gone through, right? And I kind of want to say that's why they brought this person into your life, because you do deserve some good. You do deserve love. And this person, even if they're not permanent, they will show you it for a while, right? With the Eight of, like, yeah, I don't know if you've met this person yet. If you haven't, they're going to be coming in soon. But it's like a very new relationship. With the High Priestess, I know, like, you're so divinely protected. I don't think you even realize, Gemini. And the Four of Swords. Some of you guys just want to keep to yourself. You're not quite sure if you're ready to jump into something new, which is fine, right? If you don't feel like you're ready, then you're not ready. Nine of Coins. Yeah, I do want to say that you just feel like you'll be better off by yourself. But with the Six of Coins, I'm going to say it again. This person was brought into your life for a reason. Whether or not you want to accept them, that's up to you. Let's get advice for you guys, and then we'll close everything out. Can we get advice here for Gemini? We have, I'm going to read both sides. So we have manifest the new. Embrace change and envision your desires, allowing the universe to align with your intentions. And then going forward, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Okay, Geminis, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Everything should be timestamped down below. I will be doing free yes and no questions, or questions in general, once I hit the 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed. Tell your friends. I really appreciate it. Love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.